Rule of the Marathas after Shivaji. In this module, you will learn about the reign of the successors of Shivaji and the downfall of the Maratha Empire. Shivaji was the founder and great leader of the Marathas, who took the empire to its zenith. After Shivaji's death, his eldest son, Sambhaji, ascended the throne. However, Sambhaji was not as able and efficient as his father. Taking advantage of this situation, Aurangzeb captured the territories of Golconda and Bijapur. He arrested Sambhaji and his son Shahu. In 1689 AD, Sambhaji was executed. After Sambhaji's death, Shivaji's second son, Raja Ram, was crowned as Chhatrapati at Raigad. When the Mughals seized Raigad, Raja Ram escaped and took shelter at Jinji, a Maratha stronghold in the far south. When the Mughals captured Jinji, Raja Ram escaped to Raigad. After Raja Ram's death in 1700 AD, his wife, Maharani Tarabai, crowned their son Shivaji II as the king and managed the affairs on his behalf. After Aurangzeb's death in 1707, Bahadur Shah I became the Mughal emperor. Bahadur Shah I released Shahu. A civil war broke out between Shahu and Tarabai from 1707 AD to 1714 AD. Shahu defeated Tarabai and declared himself as the Maratha king in 1708 AD. The success of Shahu was mainly attributed to Balaji Vishwanath, who was appointed as the Peshwa. The Prime Minister of the Maratha Empire was called the Peshwa. From 1713 AD, the Peshwas rose to power due to the weak leadership of Shivaji's successors. The Peshwas proved to be efficient administrators and became the real rulers. They transformed the Maratha kingdom into an empire based on the principle of confederacy. Peshwa Balaji Vishwanath was the first Peshwa under the rule of Shahu. He was known as the founder of the Peshwa rule. He made the succession of Peshwas hereditary. During his rule, feudal chiefs were appointed to collect taxes such as Chauth and Sardeshmukhi. Peshwa Balaji was instrumental in reviving the glory of the Marathas. He passed away in 1720 AD. Post the death of Balaji Vishwanath, his son Baji Rao succeeded him as the Peshwa. Baji Rao was known as the greatest of all Peshwas due to his great abilities as an administrator. Baji Rao wanted to capture the north and followed the forward policy. He forced the Nizam of Hyderabad to enter into a peace treaty with him. He captured the Basin region from the Portuguese and also captured Thana and Salsette. Baji Rao took advantage of the weakness of the Mughals and strengthened the Maratha power in India. He passed away in 1740 AD. Nana Sahib Peshwa, also known as Peshwa Balaji Baji Rao, was the third Peshwa of the Maratha Empire. With the effective guidance of his cousin, Sadasiva Rao, he took the Maratha power to great heights in 1758 AD. The Marathas conquered Punjab and the Maratha flag was unfurled at Attock. The Maratha power further expanded in 1761 AD. However, the Marathas received a severe blow from Ahmad Shah Abdali. The conquest and capture of Punjab by the Marathas brought them into conflict with the king of Afghanistan, Ahmad Shah Abdali. Ahmad Shah joined forces with Shuja-ud-daulah of Rohilkhand and Shuja-ud-daulah of Oudh and made plans to invade India. These forces conflicted with the Maratha forces led by Sadasiva Rao on the plains of Panipat in 1761 AD. Hence, this battle is also known as the Third Battle of Panipat. Sadasiva Rao had overestimated his artillery strength. Ahmad Shah was able to cut the communication lines of the Marathas. Even though the Marathas had an upper hand in the beginning of the battle, they were ultimately defeated. This battle lowered the power and prestige of the Marathas, leaving scope for the entry of the British. The policy of plunder and aggression adopted by the Marathas caused their downfall. The Marathas lost the support of their allies, such as the Rajputs, the Sikhs, and Jats. Ahmad Shah Abdali had a well-trained and equipped army as compared to the Maratha forces. The Marathas failed to get their regular supplies, and their leaders were no match to Ahmad Shah Abdali. After the Third Battle of Panipat, the Maratha Empire continued to be ruled by inefficient Peshwas. This led to the disintegration of the Maratha power and paved the way for their decline in the history of India. Let us now recap all the important points that we have covered in this module on rule of the Marathas after Shivaji.